Hello, Panther Nation. Welcome into FIUsports.com. Brian Duvall here alongside Randy Horner, the head coach of your Conference USA defending champion FIU swimming and dive team. Coach, thanks for joining us for a moment, and I know you got to be excited for another season to get underway here.
Yeah, we can't wait. You know, we got started a couple weeks ago with our first dual meets on the road, came out on top, and looking forward to getting started home this weekend.
Coach, looking at last year's success and winning the first ever league title in FIU's history, what was your key to success to winning that championship last year?
The team. It's all about a team effort. We've been, teaching that from day one when we came here 5 years ago, Ignacio and myself, and, things just came together at the right time. The kids got excited, swam fast, and obviously we had the right personnel in place as well. So, it's a tribute just to, the girls and what they accomplished as a team.
Coach, in that championship, you won 8 titles with 7 of them on the individual side. Is that the key to success to winning the league side?
Well, you like to win, and winning is one of the things that gets a lot of points, but the depth is key to winning a conference championship in that format. So it's about swimmer 1 through 18 and diver 1 through 5 or 1 through 6, getting the job done all the way through.
Coach, last year you also completed an undefeated season in dual meet. Obviously, people here still talk about that January 31st meet, 150 to 149 over Miami. Was that kind of a springboard when you look back at that? And, can that kind of continue on into this season?
We started out this year being 2-0, so we like that. We always like to win dual meets, but as we even said last year, it doesn't define our season. Dual meets are more of a measure of where we are at any given point in time. It's a way to practice our racing, get head-to-head competition, kind of learn that competitive environment. But the scoreboard on the dual meets really don't define us. It's all about the end of the season. It's all about the qualifying swimmers for NCAAs, winning conference titles, and culminating our performances at the end of the season.
Coach, you lost several seniors off last year's championship team. How do you keep the momentum going into obviously this year and a race for another championship?
Yeah, it's never easy losing a talented group like we had. I mean, they were our first recruiting class. They, won a lot of our events and were a big part of our success. But, what they did to establish the culture of the program that we have now continues to live on. So, this group of ladies we have is very special in their own right. They're picking up where they left off. They're building off the team atmosphere. And, it's going to be a different group, but I think they're going to even be stronger.
In any given sport, and at some point in the season, a team really kind of forms their identity, and that's the mentality of the team. In swimming and diving, where usually is that point, for you?
Things usually come together around the Christmas break time. The first semester is pretty rough as far as our training phases and where we're at. It's kind of a lot of your freshmen are going through their homesickness and getting through things. The team's kind of figuring out, like you said, who they are, what is their identity. And about Christmas break, we go down after we come back from the holidays, go to the Keys for a training camp. And usually when we come out of there, the team's kind of formed a little bit more. They have a little bit more focus on who they are, what they're going to do, and, pointing their direction towards the end-all goal at the end of the season.
Coach, who are some of the players on your team that you're looking forward to stepping up this season?
Yeah, we don't like to single out anybody specifically because it's more of a team effort. We don't want to have any stars or highlight any one individuals, but we always kind of look to our seniors to step up and take the lead role. Becky Wilde is one of our seniors. We have a transfer with Jessica Piper and then Val Ingalls as well. Those 3 stepping up and kind of taking the lead role is what you always hope to have out of your seniors.
We're now joined by Becky Wilde of your FIU swimming and diving team. Becky, a senior from Newcastle, England. Becky, first of all, I got to ask you, how do you end up from England down to Miami, Florida?
Good question, really. I mean, honestly, the recruiting process for our swim team, it's so diverse in terms we have like 50% of our team who are international, just because we can get such a strong caliber of swimmers from the European countries. So
10 different countries represented on this roster. How do you guys gel being from all different types of walks of life?
I think, the European girls, we our cultures are kind of similar in a way. So the biggest transition is for, I guess, the European girls coming to the US, and then the American girls, they're amazing. They're so welcoming when we come and we've got nowhere to go at Christmas. They're like, come to my house, we'll take care of you kind of thing. They tell us how to get phones, how to get bank accounts. So honestly, because we're so like 50-50 too, the balance works perfectly. So nobody's kind of left out, or like the balance is perfect for everyone to get on. So
What's the one thing you love about being in Miami, and what's the one thing you miss about England?
I mean, obviously the weather and training outdoors, like you cannot get better. Like we're swimming and it's like so hot. We're getting a great tan when we're swimming away in practice. So mentally that's nice too. And then what I miss from home, I guess, is some of the food.
What do you think the biggest challenge for you guys, you know, from the diving standpoint this season is?
Well, I think it's just really getting in the pool and getting enough competitions to be confident in our dives and to be able to do them the way we want to do them every single time.
Now, you do 1 meter, 3 meter. You won the Conference USA Championship on the platform, which is the 10 meter.
Yeah.
You know, what's the different approaches, obviously, with the different heights?
I think for 10 meter, you really got to focus on just being calm and confident. You got to know what you're going to do, whereas on the springboards, you're a little bit more focused on your competition.
What is the most fun thing for you about diving?
I just really love being in the air, and when you're outdoors, it makes it even better. You can have a great view while you do it, but the feeling of being in the air is really, really amazing.
What did you learn about the team through the first meet?
It was super exciting to see all of our freshmen swim. We weren't sure how they were going to do in a meet because they're used to a different format with high school and a different kind of competition in high school. And so it was really exciting to see how they were going to do in this setup, and they've done really well. We're super impressed. So we're really happy with the outcome we have so far and excited for our next ones.
What are some of the challenges that you like about having a tougher schedule?
I love the competition, the way that it's set up in college swimming, because it is so much more prideful, because you're so prideful of your team and your university. So when we go against other teams and they're the same, they feel the same way, so prideful that they want to represent their university, I think that's an exciting part of it. Just so much more competition.
Playing a tougher schedule on the front end, and do you think that obviously toughens the team and toughens the resolve when you get back into like the Conference USA Championship?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you just want to compete against the best and get the mentality that that's what you're all about, and then nobody seems to scare you as much as at the end of the season.
Coach, the funnest part of your job is what?
Seeing these young ladies develop. You know, from freshman year to senior year and then beyond as they graduate and go on. You know, them as people, not just athletes, and kind of see the progression throughout the years and throughout the season.
That's going to wrap it up for our 2015-16 season preview for swimming and diving. Head coach Randy Horner, thanks for joining us, and best of luck to you this season.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, don't forget to keep up with the latest on your defending Conference USA champion Panthers as in the pool all season long on FIUsports.com.